Once upon a time in Monkeyville, the banana market went sideways. Prices dropped. Stores shut. Monkeys got worried. Was Monkeyland heading into a recession? Today, TroopNomics answers, what is a recession? And how does a global one unfold, especially with real-world tensions rising? What is a recession? In simple terms, a recession is when the economy, that's Monkeyville's banana output, shrinks for at least 2 quarters in a row. Gross domestic product, or GDP, measures total banana production and service. When GDP goes down, it means monkeys are producing less. They're eating fewer bananas, buying fewer toys, flying less across treetops. The economy is slowing. Why does GDP drop? Because monkeys stop spending, factories slow down, farms stop expanding, and salaries shrink. When business demand fades, companies lay off monkeys. Suddenly, there are more unemployed monkeys and fewer bananas in the economy. It becomes a feedback loop. Less spending leads to less income, which leads to even less spending. Now translate that to today's Earth. What global issues are slowing the world? We've seen COVID lockdowns, supply chain chaos, and record high inflation. That slowed growth all over the globe. Then came Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Then tensions between Israel and Iran. Military conflicts cause uncertainty. Investors and companies freeze, and the global economy is put on pause. Israel-Iran war risk. Let's dive into that risk. If the conflict between Israel and Iran escalates, oil prices could spike. Higher fuel costs mean more expensive bananas. Transport, production, everything gets pricier. And those costs get passed to consumers, reducing spending power. This is stagflation territory. Rising prices and weak growth. Monkeyland war and recession. Coconutistan and Bananaland are at odds. Coconutistan blocks banana ships in Monkey Sea. Banana prices skyrocket at Monkeyville supermarket. Monkeys panic. Factories slow down. Unemployment rises. We're not at World War III, but we've entered a global economic freeze. In real life, some global economies are at risk. Ukraine recovery remains fragile. Ongoing Middle East tensions could disrupt oil exports. China is balancing reopening with political uncertainty. When economies are so interconnected, like Monkeyland sharing bananas with neighboring forests, a shake in one corner can ripple everywhere. How bad could it get? The worst case? Another great recession of 2008 style, falling GDP, mass job losses, and markets crashing. The best case? A mild recession. Slight GDP dip, brief rise in unemployment, and recovery within a year. Economists often disagree, but most agree uncertainty is the enemy. So what can our monkey central bank do? They can cut interest rates, making loans cheaper so bananas and tree houses can be bought and built. They can inject more banana money into the economy. Quantitative easing. Governments can spend more bananas on infrastructure to create jobs and boost demand. These tools can cushion the fall, turning a deep recession into a shallow slowdown. But real consequences matter. When monkeys lose their jobs, their families struggle, paying rent in bananas, affording school, feeding baby monkeys. That's why stimulus checks, unemployment support, and emergency relief become essential to make sure families don't break under pressure. From the 2008 crisis, we learned banking panics amplify recessions. Government action can stop the worst, but slow response makes things worse. And from COVID, we learned that global lockdowns hurt the poor most, and recovery can be uneven. Monkeyville watchers should monitor GDP growth rates. Are they declining? Unemployment figures. Are more monkeys without jobs? Inflation data. High prices without wage growth cause a cost crunch. Geopolitical hotspots, wars, trade embargoes, supply chain shocks. Right now, the world is at a crossroads. If hotspots calm down, supply resumes, and inflation is tamed, global growth can rebound. If not, we risk slipping into a downslide. The good news? Monkey economies can adapt and fight back through coordinated policy, innovation, and resilience. So remember, a recession is a slump in banana production and spending when monkeys tighten belts and slow down. Geopolitical risks, like war, can send that slump global, but with smart tools, from interest rate cuts to public spending, we can bounce back. Let's hope world leaders act like smart monkeys, not bananas in a bunch. If you liked this deep dive into world recession, monkey style, hit subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a banana economics lesson. TroopNomics, making sense of finance one banana at a time.